Oh, here we go. Shawn Beastolla, I'm in the building. Do you feel me? Huh? You know, it's like this, right? When I think about the Rick Ross 2024 car show, I did a live a couple of days ago, and it's like I'm still on this, euphoria high from this experience. You know what I'm saying? In a good way. Because it's like the more I think about it, right? The more I think about my experience, man, it's a beautiful thing because you can say what you want to say about the car show if you was there. You can have your opinion, of course. That's what's wrong with that. You know what I mean? It's nothing wrong with you having your opinion. I respect that, right? But it's another thing when you actually go to the event. You go to the event and you experience what you experience, right? Like that's a whole different thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like when I was at the Rick Ross car show, I met so many different type of individuals from different walks of life, coming from different areas. Like I say, I'm from the Bay Area, man. I met people from the South, deep South, New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? Mississippi, Florida, of course, the ATL, that's where it was at. I just met so many different people. So I just have a different level of respect. And guess what? What I learned from the Rick Ross car show, man, is that you just can't never give up, man. You feel me? You can never give up regardless what they say, how they feel about you, what they think you should have done. And you you didn't grow up with a certain type of opportunity. Man, that's the thing, a beautiful thing about life, right? The beautiful thing about life is if you stay down long enough, you feel me? You have the education, but you have the understanding to go with it. You can be a whole different type of individual out here, but the difference is you got people that really take the moment that they're given, right? They take the moment that they're given and they find a way to make that a positive situation for themselves. You feel me? That's why I did, on my last live, I talk about motivational trophies. I did a short minute video about 4 months back. If you're new to my channel, you got to dip into my channel because I offer a lot of different sauce, man. You feel me? But I've been talking motivation trophies for the last 4 or 5 months, man. So when I think of this car show, all this was to the ones who was able to get it was just that motivation, man. You feel me? Because you can find motivation in any situation, even in a loss, even in a bad situation. If you can turn that negative into a positive, bruh, you are in the motivational space. You know what I mean? It's like that's the thing about it. The beautiful thing about taking the L, the beautiful thing about, building yourself up. It's a process and the understanding that come with that if you able to obtain that. Do you feel? Huh? Yeah, we gonna talk that talk, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to my channel, man. I am Shawn Beastolla. Let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it, man. You know, and it's like the whole thing is, I gotta say this, right? The whole thing is this, y'all. If you went to the Rick Ross car show, you may spend 200, you may spend 300 to get in, right? But if you were able to, which I expect most of us who went to the show, y'all real hustlers in real life. So your mentality is different. You feel me? Your understanding is different because when you went to this event, it wasn't all about the cars. It was all about the mindset. It was all about, you know what I mean? Looking at yourself and a reflection of the car of what the possibilities could be in your life, man. Do you feel? I gotta hit you with the Rick Ross on that, huh? I gotta hit you with the on that, man. I'm just saying though. Because I seen somebody made a video. I'm not sure of the fella name, no disrespect, but I watched a couple of clips and he was saying how expensive it was to get into the Rick Ross show. And I'm like, I concur to a degree, but on the flip side of that, if you buying expensive tennis shoes, you feel me? You spend a whole bunch of money on your video game console. You go to Starbucks, 3-4 times a week. Man, you already spending that in a couple of weeks. So what I'm saying is, man, it all depends on your mindset, how you think of where you're going to and what you're using it for. You see? Because sometimes it's about the money. Absolutely. I never tell you it ain't about the money, man. You got to always be about your paper. If you're a real hustler in real life, you understand the money is part of that. That's not, you cannot deny that. I don't care who you are, what walks of life. Because if that's the case, if money is not so important, wherever you work at, you should be able to sign your check over to Shawn Beastolla and don't even trip off money. If it's no money is not an issue, then hey man, wherever you work at, then go ahead and sign your check over to me, man. Send it to my P.O. box. You feel me? You know what I mean? Like seriously, man. So don't miss me with that conversation. If you want to say money ain't everything, okay. Well, if it's not, then go ahead and sign your check over to me. I appreciate it. I accept donations. You feel me? Fill up my super chat, my cash app, huh? If money not important, I'm just saying now. But if you do want to drop something in there, I appreciate you too now. But hold up now. I'm just saying, man. What I really learned from the Rick Ross Car Show 2024, the third year annual, I gotta say, man, the mentality at this car show for the people that I met from all different walks of life, all different states. There was a few folks in there from the West Coast. Everybody was about their business. Everybody was standing on what they stand on. You feel me? And I like being around those type of individuals because guess what? They ain't really pocket watching you. You know what I mean? See, that's the difference about real hustlers in real life. Ain't nobody tripping off what you got because we too busy focusing on what we trying to get to. See, that's the difference. I know it's folks out here that be pocket watching. Okay, you do that. But for the rest of us who really trying to get to what we trying to get to in life, man, I can care less what the next man or one man got in their life. You feel me? If we ain't doing business together, I mean, cool. I use that for inspiration. But at the end of the day, I'm really not concerned about what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? If you're a real stomp down hustler about your life, bro, and what you got going on, you don't really have a lot of time to be worrying about what this person has, how much they spent on that. Why is that important to you? Are you making money off of that? Okay, I give you that. You know what I'm saying? If you making money off talking about the next man pockets, okay, I give you some credit for that. But overall, if you a spectator, you a hater, man. You feel me? And you ain't getting no paper all that off of that conversation. What are you doing? Do you feel me? Come on, man. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man. So when you get one of these wristband things, just to show some more receipts, I come with receipts, man. You know what I'm saying? I come with receipts. When you go to this Rick Ross car show, man, 2024. I'm just trying to show y'all, man. I do real things in real life, man. I flew all the way from the West Coast, the Bay Area, fly 5-hour flight to LA. I mean, excuse me, to a GA, Atlanta GA out there in Fulton County, man. Hold up, man. Came from the Bay all the way to Atlanta GA, man. Like I said before, shout out to everybody in Atlanta, man. Fulton County, man. Y'all showed a lot of respect to me, just like I respect them. And that's another thing too. I can't emphasize that enough, man. I met so many different people in different places, and it all was respectful. It was all respectful because I didn't come to your city. And that's another thing too. When you go to other people's city, man, you show respect to the locals, man. Because you have no idea how that might be helpful for you if you're trying to find out what restaurant to go to, huh? What hotel I maybe could stay at next time I come out here. What's a good area for that? That's why you show respect where you go. You know what I mean? I lead with respect first. The disrespect come after you disrespected me. But overall, I don't come to your location. I don't come to the destination with disrespect for the locals in that area. Do you? Huh? See, that's the difference, man. And if you do things in real life, you understand that. That's a understood overstanding that you gotta have, man. Huh? Come on now, hit that like button. Let's get this thing cracking. You know what I mean? Smash up them likes as you come on in. Hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate you. But that like I said, that car show just kind of like reconfirmed to me that you're on the right path, man, because what nobody tripping off nobody, what they was wearing, you wore what you wore, what nobody tripping off none of that, man. Because when you out here really getting it in life, hey man, you just see somebody, you know what I'm saying, living their best life. You feel me? Even with the cars. I seen a lot of beautiful vehicles out there. I'm like, okay, some cars I don't have. That's out of my price range right now. But eventually I'm gonna be pulling up in that thing. You know what I mean? That's my mentality. And my bill's still going to be paid. See, when I talk about motivational trophies, when I say talk about trophies, we ain't talking about somebody struggling. We talking about somebody that take care of their responsibilities. Their house is taken care of. The kids, whatever they need to take care of is done. That's not a problem. So now you have that budget for that motivational trophy. See, that's the inspiration for me. That's what I think of when I go out and I buy cars, or you know what I'm saying, I do what I do. I only work within a budget I can afford, regardless what somebody else may think or say or feel how you should do things. That ain't how I move. I'm not motivated by other people. I'm motivated by my ambitions and my drive. Do you feel? Uh, Come on, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Shawn Beastolla, tap in with me. Okay? I'm just saying though. I'm just saying though, huh? I'm just saying, man. Cause it's like once I walked up into this place, man, it was a sight to see. Like I said, everybody was doing their thing, walking around, enjoying you feel me? The festival. I mean, excuse me, the different cars and eateries, and you feel me, things you can do, have a conversation or two. You get to experience all these different things, and at the end of all this, you also had an opportunity to watch Rick Ross perform a few songs. Quavo came out, Bootsy came out, Bun B from UGK, Trill Burger, he came out. Matter of fact, it was a Trill Burger stand at the on the Promised Land as well. Gorilla Zoe was out there, hood figure. Yeah, he was out there doing his thing. Huh? A few other artists Rick Ross brought out. Just showing love, man. See, everything sometimes when you're on your grind, right? Sometimes when you in your space and you trying to get elevated, sometimes you need to get out of your comfort zone for you to really see things from a different lens. When I went down to the ATL, it was kind of a refresher for me because I was able to meet some individuals that was kind of like we all in the same mindset in the sense of trying to go get it. You feel me? Not taking no for the answer, not taking that loss as if we can't get it back or we can't improve from that. Huh? See, that's the difference, man. It's some people who take a loss or take enough L's, now they backing out. They don't want to do this no more. It's too hard. It's too difficult. You feel me? It's too difficult. Why do I have to keep trying? Why I gotta keep investing? I'm not seeing any income. Okay, but that don't mean you're supposed to give up. Maybe you need to change your strategy. Like I said, if you don't like your results in life, that means you need to tweak your mindset. Yes. You have to change up your flow. You got to make adjustments. That's what life is. Just because it worked for somebody else don't necessarily mean it's going to work for you. But the difference is, are you able to position, pivot from that situation and use that as motivation to guide you to a better situation? Do you feel? Okay, that's the difference. See, to me, the way I see it, you have some individuals where if everything is not set up perfectly, they won't do it. You know what I mean? You got people that be like, man, I got to have everything in row. I got to have this, and that. If none of those things line up correctly, they won't do it, whatever it is in life, right? Then you have some people that, they'll talk you under the table about, man, if I had this opportunity, man, I would do this. If I was in this person position, I would do that. If this person look out for me and say you're gonna put me on, I'm gonna be doing this. So you mean to tell me in that situation, if somebody doesn't help you, you don't believe in your own self. If somebody don't put you on, you ain't trying to put yourself on. So really what you're saying is you don't really believe in you if you waiting for somebody else to do something for you. Is that what you really telling me? You know what I'm saying? Like you got to really think about what people are saying. And if you are one of these type of individuals, you need to look at yourself in the mirror and figure out, what are you doing? Do you? You know what I'm saying? Because we all been there in some type of capacity. I'm not saying I'm the perfect guy, you know what I'm saying? And I did everything right in my life. Heck no. I am not gonna lie to y'all on this mic. I have took many L's. I have did a lot of dumb things. A lot of them, multiple. And that's why I do what I do on this mic, because through my pain, through my sacrifice and my mess ups, hopefully it's some game and some information I'm relaying to you to make you not want to do certain things. That's on you. It's just for me to present the information and you choose to digest it how you choose to, huh? I'm just saying. But at this car show, it was a really good show. I did talk about the negative, about the drawback to it at the end of the show, but that's not what this live is about. This live is about the more so of the understanding of the process and what the car show really meant to the ones who really understood or got an understanding of what it was truly about. That's what this live is about, huh? Because we can always find a negative in any situation. But if you know anything about Shawn Beastolla, we don't focus on the negativity over here, man. You know what I mean? You can watch the news for that. You can watch somebody crashing out on a channel for that. But we don't do that over here, man. We come over here gamed up, motivated up, and standing on our truth and standing on our square, how we do our thing. Do you? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell so you get the notification so you can get the good game when I go live, huh? You know what I'm saying? Show love to the channel, man. Can I get some likes up in here, huh? Can we get some likes in the building? It does not cost a fee. It is free to hit that little bell. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like, hit the thumbs up, and hit the little bell, man. It don't cost nothing for you. You know what I mean? But it's like the more I think of it, right? I look at the inspiration that I took from that car show was so much motivation that was engulfed in that because everybody I talked to, everybody was just kind of like in their own world and just enjoying that energy, man. I talk so much about energy, man. You really, for those who may not get it, you won't get it until you go through it because when you're around certain type of individuals that's, especially if them the type that's real passionate about what they want to do in life or what they're pursuing in life, right? It's like I can look a person in their eyes. And when we having a conversation, I can determine if this person is really sincere or serious about what they talking about. Because you only can fake it for so long. That's why when it comes to me and what I do on this mic, man, I'm gonna stay in my lane because I know it's eventually it's gonna come the way it need to come. You feel me? Because I'm not gonna get on here just talk reckless just to get certain type of views, and then after I don't talk reckless no more, they leave. So I'd rather just come in here and do my 1-2 the way I do it. You feel me? But look though, you really have some people out there that are pretty much try everything in the sun, right? They'll try everything under the sun to do to get, put themselves in position. And sometimes when you do everything and you don't master anything, you just running around. You like that person back in the days, right? Back in I was in the early 2000s, they used to come out with all these different business ideas and different, things you could sell. They had the body wraps, way before they came out with the girdle. They used to have this body wrap they used to sell to mostly older folks. Only reason why I know that because I had to cut my grandmother credit card off back in the days. But listen, they used to have these certain individuals where every 6 months or a year or two, they come up with a new scheme. I don't know who came up with the idea, but back in the early 2000s, they used to have these herbal wraps. You wrap your body up. You know what I mean? You could just lose weight just sitting down. You feel me? You take these little herbs, you rub them on your body, and then you wrap yourself up in these little special wraps, they say, right? These quotable, these special wraps. You get these wraps, you have to pay for the material, you pay for the herbs you got to take, and it's supposed to help you lose weight. You don't have to work out, right? You know what I mean? You don't have to work out. You just put this wrap on and take these herbs, and all of a sudden you lose weight. And then after a while, when that scheme run out, then they come with, oh, you take this tablet and you go to sleep and you lose weight in your sleep. You know what I mean? And then they had something similar to that, man. So what I'm trying to say is when it sounds too good, it truly is probably too good to be true. You know what I'm saying? Anybody know about losing weight? It's not just what you eat. I mean, that's a major factor in it. But it's not just what you eat, it's also your activities of what you're doing throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? That helps it as well. So my whole point is this. If you think for you to be super successful, you don't have to work hard for it, I don't know what they told you. I don't know anyone like that. You know what I'm saying? If they tell you, oh man, you just do these 1-2 things and you a millionaire. If that was the case, it would be quadruple amount of millionaires around here. You feel me? Nobody would be struggling if it just took 1 or 2 steps in life and boom, you're a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say here is when you go through your life, you go through your day, you go through your process, you go through your understanding, it take a combination of different things, from my opinion, for things to really start to gel for you, for things to start going well for you. You know what I mean? But the first few steps, just the basic steps, is how much you willing to sacrifice for you to get to that position. And I ain't talking about no damn conspiracy type situation, man. I want to make this very clear because I hate when people be trying to lump that into the conversation. I'm not talking about nothing crazy. I'm talking about in the sense of hard work. I'm talking about in the sense of dedication to what your passion is, huh? Talk to me. Okay. But anyway, you have some people that's looking for the easiest, quick way to get to where they want to be at in life. And usually those the ones who end up getting played, getting scammed. You know what I mean? Ponzi schemed. When somebody say, "Oh man, just give me, just give me $1,000 or give me $5,000 and I could turn that into 100,000." You want to stay away from them type of individuals, man. I mean, unless they got their credentials, like actually showing that they're part of some type of stock firm or, you know, excuse me, so have some type of track record that you can verify. You know what I mean? It's just some Joe Blow that you just met online. You feel me? Or what I'm saying, or at your local bodega or supermarket, man, you might want to check the credentials. Like I said, the people around you, for my subscribers that normally watch me, you have to have a terms and conditions of people around you because at the end of the day, if you have some type of success or you look like you about to have some success in your life, you have no idea how many people straggle-alongs that try to get into your mix, man. And you got to make sure people around you is worth having around you. You know what I'm saying? They energy, they aura, what they about. All of that is important. You know what I mean? And just like at this car show I went to, everybody I've met, everybody was really excited to be there, not just for the cars, but more so of the opportunity, the networking, and just to give you that reassurance that, man, what you doing, you really on the right path of really getting to that destination that you looking for in life. You feel me? Because I don't care who you are, everybody want to have success in their life. Now, what that look like is different for everybody. That's why I don't talk about numbers. I don't tell you you have to have this amount of money. You supposed to have this much. This no, I don't. That ain't what I do here. Because my vision, your vision, I respect everybody and their mindset on how they choose to do things. So it's not my decision to tell you exactly what you need. Only you can know that. You feel me? So it's like you have some people that just love to just say everything. You know what I mean? You have other individuals where they just, man, they know they have all the information. These are the ones I dislike the most. I'm sorry. The person that knows everything, they got all the answers, but they action towards so they have the answers, but when it comes to them to put action towards what they trying to do, that's when the problem occur. You know what I mean? Because they know what to do. They say they know what to do. They know what it takes, how long they need to do it. But when it's time for them to actually produce, when it's time for them to actually show improve, then that's when you have the problem with this type of individual. You feel me? Those the worst. Because them the ones that talk you up under the table about, yeah, man, oh yeah, you should do this because I researched this, I researched that, and you know what I mean? And then you ask them, okay, so what you been doing all this time? You did all this research. How you living? What you got going on? Well, when they hit you with the, I just start giving them the cheese face like right now, like, oh really? Okay. I'm just waiting for it. You know how they say, just wait for it. And then that's when they hit you with, well, I know how to do it. I just don't have the finances. I got this going on. I got that going on. I'm on child support right now. I'm it's like, bruh. So you telling me you got all the education, but no action. You haven't produced anything towards what you're trying to do. So what was the point of knowing all this information? It's like a person have great credit, but they're afraid to use it. What's the point of having A1 credit and you scared to use your credit? Like, what's the purpose? Do you? Huh? I'm just saying, man. I thought the whole purpose of getting it is so you can have opportunity to where when you need to use it, it's available to you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as you come on in. I am Shawn Beastolla. If you're not familiar, you feel me? Show love to the channel. You know what I'm saying? By at least hitting the like button. You know what I'm saying? That's all I ask of thee. You feel me? You know? And it's like, I personally feel like it's so many people that's like that, especially in today's era with you have access to so much information. I feel like some people have access to too much information because then they know everything, but they don't do anything. So what's the point of having all information? You know what I mean? It's like, what was the purpose? You know? And it's like, you got to be definitely cautious of those type of individuals because I'm the ones who will mislead you or throw you off your game because they do have the correct facts. You know what I'm saying? Their information do be accurate. Don't get it twisted. The difference is they have no action behind that. It's just all talk. So what's the point of having all information with no dedication, no sacrifice, no willing to go up and above, go beyond? Like, come on now. You know? So don't be those guys or girls, whoever you are. If you're going to be out here and call yourself a hustler, you're going to call yourself a go getter, then you know what I'm saying? Well, go out there and go get it. You know what I'm saying? Go make it happen. Don't just be out here yapping. Make it happen. Do you? You know? I'm just saying now. Because it's like there's a lot of people who will start things. There's a lot of people who will start things, right? But then when it start getting difficult, when it start getting challenging, when it start being not fun, that's when you find out how much motivation they really do have. You know what I mean? When it becomes work, not play anymore. Or if they don't start making a type of dollars they thought they was going to make, how passionate are they then? You feel me? It's kind of like when you have all these friends, you got a whole bunch of friends, right? But normally when you hang out with your friends, you're going out, you're going to the club. You know what I'm saying? You going you feel me, at the hangout spot, you at the lounge, you go to your homeboy house, we watching the game. Hey, got the big flat screens, everybody having a good time, got them chicken wings passing around. Everybody like, yeah, man, we at the party, we kicking it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Right? How you have a lot of friends when those moments occur, right? When those are moments happening, when those moments are going on, you usually have a ton of people around you. Everybody cool. You feel me? If you into drinking, they got the drink. You into smoking, they got the smoke. You want the edibles, they got the edibles. When all that's popping off, you usually don't have no problem getting friends. You usually have nobody, usually don't have nobody who's going to tell you no in most cases, right? But what happens when you can't do that? What happens when you no longer are able to maintain that type of lifestyle? Or when things happen, you may have had a child, you may have lost your job, you may have lost the place that you lived at where you was throwing these parties. You know what I'm saying? Life happens. Life keep lifing, right? So then what happens to your friends then? What happens to your friends then? Come on now. See, Shawn Beastolla gonna keep it 1,000 with you, man. What happens then when you can't party like you used to? Because all this time, everybody that was around you, that's what they was into. So what happens to those friends then? Yeah, they hang around for a little bit. You may have one or two good ones, but out of the whole big crew, I don't think most of them, I say like 95% is going to disappear quickly. Yeah, they're going to disappear because you no longer fun anymore. You no longer, throwing the parties. You no longer can go to the party. No diddy. So what happens then? I guarantee you start losing friends. They start making excuses because what happens is they find a new you. They find a new you, man. Or they just continue without you. Do you? Okay. So smash up them likes, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to my channel, and let's tap in, man. Okay. And make sure you hit the little bell so you can get the notification. So when I drop the live, you one of the first to get it. And if you really want to be in tune with me, you should become a member because I give exclusive content that will not be on regular YouTube. If you don't have a membership with me, be under the member program, you have to join it. That's how you get all access to my day-to-day living. So if you would like to know more in depth about Shawn Beastolla outside of what I'm giving you on this live, you got to become a member. I appreciate you. You feel me? And just know everything I do is game involved, game conversation in a positive way. Okay. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you. Okay. Because it's like I'm in my 40s, right? I know in high school, I had so many friends, man. We used to kick it all the time. You feel me? Going to the high school games, especially the football games. I moved to Fairfield for a little while, so I stayed in Fairfield, California. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. It's a Fairfield Falcon. So I salute. I used to hang out with a lot of different cats. You feel me back then? But today is me. I probably, and it's mostly because of our lifestyles are different, that's what life is, man. You know what I mean? I probably maybe talk to maybe 3 or 4 often compared to the major group of people I used to hang out with back in the days. You feel me? And it's because your lifestyle changed. You get older, your responsibilities change or thicken. You know what I mean? Where you have more responsibilities, especially if you're a grown man like me. You know what I'm saying? I have so many things I have to be responsible for. So I don't have a lot of leisure time. My leisure time is things that I want to do. So if you ain't about what I'm trying to do on my leisure time, then I'm not going to kick it with you. It's no disrespect. I still respect you. I got other things I got to do. I'm sorry, bro. It's only one me. You feel me? But I'm saying that to say this, right? That's why I say you have to choose your time wisely. You know, once you start getting up there in age, man, you feel me? you really start to understand your time is really precious. I did this. I used to work for AT&T many years ago. I used to work in a call center, and we used to have meetings, once a month, twice a month. And in this meeting, they used to always talk about how much time is worth more than money. And it's so true, because you can get the money back, but you can never get your time back. It's like you have a newborn child, right? You have a newborn child, you got all the money in the world, but guess what? You got to go to prison for 5 years. You got to go to prison for 10 years, 20 years. But you have enough money for them to maintain for those 10 years, 20 years, right? I'm just saying, speaking hypothetically, right? Say you can leave them a few million. So based on how they spend, the kid should be good for 10, 12 years, maybe, 20 years if you got to do the time. But do you think that child is going to be happy with the money? Or is the child going to be more so hurt for the fact they won't know you? You feel me? Really think about what I just said and ask yourself, is the money worth it? Or is the time worth it? Because, like I said, if you living and breathing, you have opportunity to make up a lot of the losses that you have took, but you can never get that time back. You feel me? I'm just saying though, you know? So that's why I say, man, stack your bread up, stay grinding, stay motivated, stay elevating. I never heard of one bank saying they tired of deposits coming into their account, into their bank. I don't know one bank that say, oh man, we got too much money. Our bank, your Wells Fargo's, your B of A's, your whoever, right? I don't care who you bank with. Have you ever went into your bank or went online to your bank and say, hey, I want to transfer some money into this bank, and they refused it because they said they got too much money in their account? Have you ever heard of that? I never heard of that. Do you? Come on now. You know what I'm saying? So you could never have too much cheese out here, man. You could never have too much bread. You can never not be that much more motivated. Okay? So you can continue elevating into your greatness. Do you? Come on now. I'm just saying. I never knew a bank, man. And I done banked at a few places. You feel me? I done had a few different accounts. And I ain't never heard one bank saying, we see you giving us a lot of deposits lately, and we just tired of counting up all this money. Can you not send a deposit this week? You feel me? I never heard a bank say that. So why should you? You feel me? Why should you? Why would you say, man, I got too much money? I never heard of that. I never heard one person, no corporation, organization say that they have too much money. Never. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not for, don't hold me to a standard to a multi-billion-dollar company. Don't, you know what I mean? If a multi-billion-dollar company say they not tired of taking deposits, then you know what? I'm not tired of making those deposits, huh? Do you feel? Man, smash up them likes. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I am Shawn Beastolla. All I bring to you is nothing but good game, good conversation, good motivation, and hopefully some type of inspiration. Huh? Talk to me, man. I talk back. Hey, now. Okay? I'm just saying, man. I never heard of a bank saying they don't take deposits, man. Have you? Huh? Have you? You know what I'm saying? Folks be growing consciences about money. Oh man, I just have too much cash. Really? Well, give me that then. So you got too much bread, then let me hold something, man. Feel me? My super chat is dry right now. Where that money at? What they say? Where them dollars at? Huh? Do you? You know what I'm saying? Like seriously though, man. So don't believe that that's one thing that I will say, I've been saying this for a while. Whoever said money isn't everything, that's definitely a broke person. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If somebody tell you money isn't everything, I think they're a broke individual. You feel me? Because the grocery store doesn't care about your personal feelings and how you feel that day. You know what I'm saying? Your PG&E bill or your light bill, your gas bill, they're not concerned about what you think about money. You know what they're concerned about? If that bill is going to get paid. Your car note, you feel me? They got a whole TV show out here called Repo, where if you don't make a payment by a certain time frame, they will have this guy come and hook your car up while you in it. You know what I'm saying? And tow your car away. So don't let them make you believe or have you grow a conscience saying that, oh man, I'm good. Nah, you're not good, man. Get money, man. I mean, of course, I'm not saying do nothing illegal to do it. You know, you moving at your own accord. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But when you talk about, legitimately hustling, not hustling people, but hustling in the sense of getting out here and getting to what you need to get to in life in a positive way, I'm all for that. And it's enough. And that's another thing. If you want to talk about the difference between today era and yesterday era, I feel like today era with all this access to all this information, everybody should be in a better position if you want to know the truth. Because now you have, if you want to go off statistics, now you have all the statistics, you have all the information. Then why you ain't in position? Why you don't haven't got to a bag yet if you're still struggling? If that's the case, right? Because back in the days, we had to physically write on a piece of paper, write our name, our date of birth, what's our references. We had to physically write that on paper on an application. Now, all you have to do is use a scan bar and all your information pop up. Do you feel? You feel me? So if you want to talk about different eras, today era should be more easier for people to get paper if this is the case, right? I'm kind of confused then. We shouldn't have all this homeless situations if that's true. I don't believe it, but I'm just saying. If today era is so much easier or we have access to all this information, then why that access doesn't turn into dollars that you can use in your life? I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, man. You feel me? Back in the days, man, we had to do all type of stuff, man. Had to have people act like they, even with rent, when what I'm saying, when you used to uh use references, we had to have people lie and say we worked at corporations we didn't work at. You feel me? The smart ones, used to be able to get a Google number back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Had a certain number you could call. That's what we call a Google number now. And you pay a person a few dollars. When they call a certain number, they verify, like, oh yeah, I used to work here, blah, 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 blah. But I'm just saying, man, with the access you have today, especially on these smartphones, right? All this access you have today, you would think it would be more people successful. Now there are. I mean, at least the people I'm around, the type of profession I'm in. I work with a lot of different age groups, early 20s, early 30s, some people even older. And, my everyday job, for the most part, people are doing well. But at the same time, it does come with requirements as well that you have to obtain, maintain, and keep for you to be in this position. Do you? Okay. So, with that being said, just like the cell phone you're using, the internet service you're using, the social media platforms you may be using. All of these things I just mentioned have a terms and conditions. So when it comes to your life, why you don't implement that as well, huh? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Come on now. You know, I don't have all the answers. I'm just trying to make sense here. Make that make sense, huh? I'm just saying. Like I said, you can be the smartest person in the room, but at the same time, if you don't know how to use those smarts and turn those smarts into dollars or make it beneficial for you, what was the purpose of having all this information? That's what I think. It's cool to have an education. It's cool to go to school. You know what I mean? It's good to pick up a trade. All of these things is fine. The only thing I say in that process is make sure it's beneficial for you. Meaning, make sure it makes dollars for you to make a living off of, especially if you're going to take a debt to get a certain type of certificate, like a degree, you know what I'm saying? A master's or whatever you choose to do, because it does cost money to make money. So if you're going to school, it's the same thing, right? You spending money on loans, right? Student loans, right? Those student loans will be the boost to get you through the door. Now, your understanding and retaining of information and knowing how to use that to produce for whatever you're doing will keep you elevating into your greatness. The problem is a lot of people have the qualifications, but they have no passion, or not even the passion. I'll take the passion out of it. They just don't have that desire or want to push themselves further because they have all these qualifications. You know what I'm saying? I met so many people that have degrees where some of them don't even work in the profession that they have the degree in, or they not even using any of their degree. They not using nothing that they went to school for in their everyday job. Basically, where they're working at, they don't even require for them to have a degree. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, if that's the case, what was the purpose of you going to school if you was to get this degree so you can be above the average? Let's keep it real, right? But if you don't even know how to use that, you don't know how to use that to put you in a certain position in life, what was the point of getting all this education? I'm just saying, you know? And one thing I can tell you about life in general is that not only you need to be educated in some type of way, right? Whether it's schooling or going through life, right? The difference is once you have the book smart, you still need the experience. Because it's a lot of people that have a degree, but they have no experience in the field that they have a degree in. So what happens is they have a hard time getting a job in that field because they looking for somebody not only with the book smarts, they also want you with the physical experience of the profession that you're trying to go into. So one thing life has taught me is that you need the experience to go with it. You know what I mean? And that's why I talked about the Rick Ross car show, because sometimes you going out experiencing things, open up your mind, tweak your mindset to think a different way, or to reconfirm what you're doing, that you're on the right path. Do you? Come on now. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. You know? And shout out to the new subs that just came in too. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Once this live is over, make sure y'all hit that live tab, go through and see what you like. I offer a lot of different type of content, but it's all based around motivation. So I hope y'all appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna keep this thing going, man. We're gonna keep it going. I did want to mention we're gonna break off a little bit. I want to talk a little bit about Nicki Minaj because I did see that list. Where did I see that list at? Hold up now. Hold up. Where did I see that list at? Yeah, I want to get into Nicki, the top 10. What was it? The top? Yeah, the top 10, the 10 hottest female rappers now on Billboard. I want to talk about that. Hold on, let me close this so I'll get all these little links popping up. I want to get that out of there. So number 10. So these are the 10 hottest female rappers right now. This is coming from the Billboard Hot 100. That's where I'm looking at this from. So number 10, I see we had Flo Millie. I like Flo Millie. She pretty good. I like Flo Millie. She definitely got some flows. JT coming in at 9 from City Girls. Period. JT. I like JT. Now number 9, I'm kind of. I don't feel like JT have enough body of work. I know she did a couple of albums, about 3 albums. I want to say either 3 or 4 albums as a city girl, but she hasn't physically dropped anything yet. But I know she bubbling though. So shout out to JT. That's number 9. Number 8 is Lotto. I do like that. Put it on a flow. Yeah, I like the Lotto. Put it on the flow record. That was pretty hard. I'm not gonna hate. Let's see. Her 19, okay, 2019 gold certified. Okay, bitch from the South. Okay. I didn't know it went gold. Okay, she went gold on that one. Big Energy. I did like Big Energy from Lotto and Put It on the Flow, the remix with Cardi B. So that was hard. So Lotto coming in at number 8. Got to give it to her. Number 8. Okay, that's decent. That's decent. Cardi B, though, I'm surprised she dropped so low, but I'm not too surprised for the fact she really hasn't dropped an album in I don't know how many years now. Well, Cardi B coming at number 7. We had Lotto number 8, Cardi B number 7. Okay. 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 Glorilla number 8. Excuse me, number 8. Number 6. I'm getting tired, y'all. Number 6 is Glorilla, which I'm surprised they have Glow higher than Cardi B. But at the same time, I'm not mad though, because at least with Glorilla, she's been more active than Cardi B, so I give her a little bit more credit than that. But I'm just shocked to see that Cardi B is so low. So Glorilla is number 6. Have Ice Spice number 5. This was a shocker for me. This is actually a shocker. They have Ice Spice over Cardi B, over Glorilla, JT, Lotto. Wow. They even got her over Lotto. She is number 5. Wow. Ice Spice coming in at number 5, y'all. You know what I'm saying? He a munch. Okay. So shout out to Ice Spice, number 5. I think this list needs to be switched around, but hey, this is Billboard Top 100, man. It's their list. It's not my list. This Top 100 list, just to say it again. So Ice Spice coming in at number 5. Doja Cat, okay. I'm not mad at that. Ooh, I don't know what the heck she wearing, but I do like Doja Cat. I'm not gonna hate on y'all. I'm not gonna hate on Doja. I like Doja Cat. She definitely got a few hits up under her belt. I'm gonna give her that. So Doja Cat coming in number 4. I'm not mad at that. Wow. We have Megan Thee Stallion coming in at number 3. So hold up. So we got no, hold up. Megan Thee Stallion coming in number 3 over Doja Cat. I think Doja Cat should be higher. But anyway, we're gonna keep rolling with this. So Megan Thee Stallion number 3, she's over Doja Cat, Ice Spice, not shocked. Glorilla, not shocked. Cardi B, though. Ouch. Cardi B is all the way down at the flow. Should put it on a flow. She definitely close to the flow. So Megan Thee Stallion, the body yaddy 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 yaddy. Yeah. The body yaddy chick, she's number 3. Oh my goodness. Hot girl summer tour. Huh? So I gotta put respect on her name. Shout out to Megan Thee Stallion. She number 3, y'all. Sexy Red, Rich Baby Daddy, huh? And ski. You feel me, you guys? Sexy Red. She coming in at number 2, y'all. Number 2, Rich Baby Daddy. Got the BBL Drizzy. I ain't gonna lie, that BBL Drizzy record is garbage, bruh. That BBL Drizzy record is garbage, bro. I'm sorry, man. I tried to get into it. I listened to it a few times. I was just like, this is horrible, man. I wasn't feeling that. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't feeling that record. But I'm not, you know what? I'm not surprised to see Sexy Red at number 2 for the fact that she got a few songs now with Drake. You feel me? Because Drake holding on right now. You feel me? Drake is like he like a hubcap holding on in the fast lane right now. You know what I'm saying? He trying to. You feel me? Because you already know what he looking like right now, especially with that A minor. I mean, good lord, man. I gotta say, all you hear is Kendrick. I don't know about you, where y'all at, but I know I take it back. In Atlanta, I heard that record, man. In the ATL, they was playing. They not like us. They not like us. I heard that in the ATL, shouty. Okay, and out here in the Bay for show though. It's knocking. But Sexy Red coming in at number 2, y'all. Let's see who number 1. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, man. Number 1. Number 1. Hold on. What?
Okay.
A few moments later.
Nicki Minaj. Number 1. See, I said this several months ago, man. Several months ago, I told y'all. Nicki Minaj. Okay? She been doing her thing for a long period of time, y'all. Nicki Minaj is number 1. So everybody that got an issue with Nicki, that feels some type of way about Nicki, I told y'all, when it comes to me, I try to keep it on facts and I keep it on the topic when it comes to like situations like this. Nicki Minaj is still number 1, which they got this right. This is 100%, 150% correct because her tour is selling out everywhere. Matter of fact, she's about to go back on tour in the US. I'm out here in the Bay. She coming back out here, coming to Frisco. I just might get tickets to see you, Nikki. I'm just saying. I already seen you already in Oakland. I just might come see you again, Nikki. I was that much pleased about the Nikki concert. That's the first one I've been to. You feel me? But because I had such a great experience, and she got a lot of hits. See, this is the key. When you have the body of work, when you have the history showing that you are that person, you are that individual, I personally feel like the success will come. Nicki is the example of that. So you can hate, you can say that I'm riding, you can say whatever you want. But one thing you can't take away is that she's still number one in today era, not 10 years ago, not when she was on, you know what I'm saying? The with the Young Money, Bedrock. No, we talking about Nicki Minaj 2024, still number one. Gotta put respect on her name, dog. Gotta put respect on it. No matter if you don't like it, you hate it, you disagree with it. This is the reality. See, sometimes you got to deal with reality. It's not my opinion, it's the facts. You feel me? Sometimes it's just the facts. And some people can't handle that. They have to find a way to hate. It's kind of like how Money Mayweather, went undefeated for that many years. You had so many people that was hating, just watching it. They went to the fight. They were paying for the pay-per-view fight on Money Mayweather just to see if he gonna lose. And that's the same thing when it comes to Nicki. A lot of people probably bought tickets just to see if she was going to do something crazy or, try to take a viral moment or something. You know what I mean? To try to make her look bad. And look at the shows, man, selling out. You know what I'm saying? She's not perfect. None of us is perfect. We all got certain things. You know what I mean? We all have our vices. That's why, if you really notice, I don't really talk about a lot of negative situations with a lot of people, especially entertainers, because they are real people. They just may have more than you, absolutely. They may live a different life than you, of course, but they still humans at the end of the day, man. You feel me? We all have issues. We all go through things. We all have things that hinder us. You feel me? Myself included. But what I try to do is keep it to the facts as much as possible, and especially when it comes to somebody of this magnitude, I try to keep it strictly on the music. You know what I mean? So shout out to Nicki Minaj again. And you come in the Chase Center out here in Frisco, you feel me? That's about a good, 30, 40-minute drive from the Bay, with the part of the Bay I'm at. So I just might go get some new tickets, y'all. And if I do, y'all gonna get the receipts on that too, huh? I'm gonna show y'all again me live at the concert. I told y'all come to Shawn Beastolla, y'all get real work, man. You get real receipts in real life. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I appreciate y'all, huh? You know, if you ain't looking for the mess all the time, I'm the right channel for you. You feel me? You looking for real conversations, I'm the guy for you. Okay? So smash up them likes, hit that subscribe button, and I appreciate you. So once again, shout out Nicki Minaj. Shout out to everybody. But especially shout out to Nicki, because she's still number one. What, how many years later? I'll wait. Do you? You know what I mean? And that's the other thing too. You have to expect the hate when you great. I'll say it again. You have to expect the hate when you great. You know why most people hate on people that's great? I'm going to tell you why. A lot of people hate on people that's great or reached to a level in life that most will never achieve. It's because a lot of times they wish they could be in that person position. They may have tried the same thing that the super successful person tried and it didn't work for them. They may think they rap better. They think they sing better. They think they would have came with a better idea. And it just didn't work for them. And a lot of times when people hate on you, it's because they see what they could have been in you. And they can't deal with their own reality of their life because they couldn't reach that level that they wanted to. So they're dealing with insecurities that they haven't resolved with themselves. See, this is why I talk a lot about understanding yourself, because once you get to a certain place or a certain age and you live life, you experienced a few things, you start to come to a better understanding, at least for most of us, right? Because let's keep it real. There's some people in their 40s and 50s that's still out here moving like they're in their 20s. They just say, oh, I'm in my third childhood. Oh, I'm in my fifth childhood. What? How you say you in your childhood and you 50, nigga? Like, for real, bruh. Like, what are we really talking about? So that means you just supposed to be living, still living like you a teenager, you in high school, and you tapping 60? Like, what are you doing, dog? I'm sorry, that time have passed you. You need to figure out a new move now. You know what I'm saying? It's like once you get to a certain age, you can't be doing all them backflips like Chris Brown. I'm sorry, bruh. You got to sit down with that. Leave that to the youngsters, man. You feel me? I'm just saying. And that ain't a diss to Chris. I'm just saying in general, as you get older, you have to learn how to move different, because you can't move, or you can't take the hits and you can't bounce around like you used to. But that don't mean you're not great. You just have to find a different way to your game. Just like in sports. You think of somebody like LeBron James. LeBron, yeah, he's still in shape. He still got the look, he got the physique, but he can't move like he was young LeBron and Cavalier the first time. He can't move like young LeBron like that. You feel me? He can't bounce back as quick and fast as he used to when he was a young LeBron. You feel me? He's still great, but he has to move more efficiently, more accordingly to where he's at in life now. You feel me? But that's still greater than most. That's still better than the rest. All I'm saying is you have to deal with your own reality and come to a reality of what that is for you. That's why I'm not into counting people pockets, because I'm too busy trying to build up my pocket. You feel me? I'm really not concerned. I mean, of course, if I'm looking for motivation, that's one thing. But me critiquing and coming at you, a next man or one man, about what they choose to do in their life, that ain't my business. I can care less who's in your bedroom. I do that because I'm on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? So I chop it up how I chop it up. But in real life, I don't really care. Be honest with you. I'd rather do what I'm doing now. Chopping up real game with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So when you see people, to me, when they hating on Nicki, they hating on anybody that's great or been great for a long period of time. A lot of times they only hating because they seen themselves in that greatness, in that individual that's being great, and they just can't handle the reality of their life. Do you feel? You know what I mean? And that's why I say you need to focus on what you got going on, not what the next person got going on. You feel me? Don't worry about that. And another thing, when you too much worried about everybody else, I'm the type to look at you more. I'm the type to say, if you so much worried about what this person is doing, what do you have going on? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like somebody always got something to tell you. Man, you heard about what they said about you. Oh, you heard that this person said this person said that. I'm like, okay. And if they was telling you all that about me, why are they so comfortable coming to you talking about me? Do you? Huh? See, I'm that type of individual. I like to say, okay, if they coming to you telling you all this information, why did you make it so comfortable for them to talk to you that way? about me? You know what I'm saying? If you my real partner, why would they feel so comfortable to talk to you about me like that? So now I'm questioning, forget about what they said. Now I'm looking at you like, okay, what kind of real friend is you? What type of individual is you? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because now I need to make some adjustments in my life and make sure you not as close to me. Because if they running up on you and they so comfortable speaking badly of me to you, I gotta look at you like you might be the problem. You feel me? I'm just saying, man. Maybe I'm wilding though. I might be wrong, but I made it this far in life. You know what I'm saying? I made it this far in life, and I haven't been in no drastic situation where you feel me. My life was threatened to that degree. So hold up, man. I can't be that crazy, you know. But I'm just saying, man. That's why I say you need to have terms and conditions of people around you, man. Especially when you start getting into that successful bag, when you start getting to a level that the average can achieve. See, that's another thing too. I gotta let you know that when you start making some real money, you have to understand it attracts other individuals, and some of those individuals is not looking for your best interest, not looking out for your best interests. Some of those people are just, leeches, man. Some of those individuals just looking at you as opportunity. Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? Smash up them likes, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to my channel. We just chopping up good game right now. Ain't nothing else going on right now. You feel me? Ain't nothing else going on but good conversation. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and let's tap in. Let's go. I'm having fun, man. This a fun day for me, okay? This is a fun day. You know? So smash up the likes and make sure you subscribe. But look, shout out to Nicki Minaj again. Okay? But look, y'all, if you take anything from this live, make sure y'all take this, man. You got to learn to protect your energy, man. You have to learn that. You know what I mean? Because, just like a baby, right? A newborn baby, a newborn child, they have so much positive just energy in them, right? Babies will smile at you for no reason. You know what I mean? So, how does that change as you get older? As a child grows, right? From an infant, toddler, a young teenager, and up and on. It's like that smile get less and less and less as the child gets older. Why is that? Why is that? You know what I mean? Think about that. It's like you so but most of us grow up if you didn't come from a trauma situation, if you came from just a regular, average upbringing, you usually start off and most kids start off where they just grow up and they just have so much energy. They have so many, you know, like their imagination is all over the place. It's like, and I like to see that. You know what I'm saying? I love to see that. I like to see young adults getting money. Like I love that feeling because I remember when I was getting my first few bags when I was a young adult. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, I'm just trying to break. I'm trying to give you this picture right now. Follow me, man. Follow me. So it's like, what changes when you go from a newborn, an infant, toddler, so on, right? Why does that smile get less and less as you get older? Is it because of your upbringing? Could be. Could it be the life you have to deal with as you get older. You know what I'm saying? A lot of those imagination things start to kind of dwindle down because the reality is coming in. I'm pretty sure that has a lot to do with it. And the other part is, who are you being surrounded with? I personally feel like that has a lot to do with it. Because as you go from a teenager, young adult, you feel me, get older, life molds you. It does affect you. It's going to mold you to a degree. And the only thing, in my opinion, the way you can kind of control some of it is your energy and who you control to be around your energy. That's how I personally feel. That's my opinion. Because if you're a bubbly person or you're naturally a happy-go-lucky type person, why does that leave or get less and less as you get older? It's because you allowing too many people around your energy that's not meant to be there. And what happens is it dim your light down. Because now you taking on some of their negative energy and they taking some of your positive. It's like if you stay positive all the time, like no matter what happened, you know what I'm saying? You know, your bank account low, you feel me? You got enough to make it, but you don't really have no extra. But you still feeling good, like I'm all right, I'm all right. But then you got somebody next to you. Oh man, I couldn't pay my PG&E this month. My lights turned off. You know what I'm saying? Can I borrow some sugar? Can I do this? Can I do that? After a while, you get tired of hearing that. And if you keep staying around that, it's like it brings your aura down when you're around this person. It's like you not the same, you not being you, because it's like you can't even respond how you normally would because this person is always negative all the time. They always going through something. It's always them. It's always them not, it's always somebody else and not them dealing with their own problem. You know what I mean? So all I'm saying is you have to learn to protect your energy, man. You know what I mean? Because I've been through what I've been through in life. If y'all want more about that, y'all got to go back and watch my lives and my videos. I give y'all real game about Shawn Beastolla all through these videos. Okay. But one thing I learned, and I can tell you, is that I always was like a happy-go-lucky kid for the most part. And of course, dealing with, bad relationships, bad decisions I have made. Absolutely. Money I have lost for sure. Bad investments that fell through. Absolutely. It dimmed my light a little bit. But one thing that never left me was me looking at the positive in those situations. In the moment, I was mad. But as time went on, I start to look back on those things that impacted me negatively. And I start to understand what I did wrong in those situations. It's like this, right? Follow me. It's like you go through a bad breakup, right? If you only focus on what the person did wrong to you, I feel like you're the problem. If you go through a bad relationship, you have to think back on what did you do wrong in the relationship. That's how I think. Because I can't just put all the blame on the person, my partner at the time, what they did wrong. I know I had to play some role in that as well. What was my mistakes? Why did I respond this way? You feel me? And I can truly say today, I made a lot of mistakes. I probably was the one that was doing most of the mistakes because of my aura, my energy was off. How I thought of things or responded to things was horrible. If I was to go through those same situations that I dealt with in my early 20s and I'm in my 40s now, I would be able to handle the situation better today than when I did back then. But I only can do that because of now the experience, the understanding. And that's why I say as you get older, you're supposed to have a better understanding, because now when you deal with the same obstacle that you had when you was younger and you now older, you should be able to respond different. You shouldn't still be in the mindset of when you was 20, when you 40. Do you feel? I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, man. If you can't catch that, I don't know what else will, huh? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We just chopping up good game tonight, y'all. That's all. Ain't nothing else to see here. You know what I mean? We just chopping it up. It's a light night, okay? Listen, you know what I mean? Shout out to all my subscribers. Shout out to my new subscribers. I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? If you can't say the name right, just call me Shawn. If you can say Beastolla, just call me Shawn Beastolla. It's cool. Oh man, I'm just having fun tonight, y'all. I hope y'all enjoying this, man. Hit that like. That's how I know if y'all like this. Hit the like button up in here, huh? If you ain't hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, whether y'all watch me for a short period of time or a long period of time. I do appreciate y'all because you can be anywhere you want to be, but you watching me, so I appreciate you and salute you. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Whoever you are, wherever you are, huh? But yeah, man, you got to know that. Always start with yourself before you can check somebody else. It's something you dealt with or was dealing with, or you're trying to get an understanding of. I personally feel like start with looking into yourself first and what you did wrong in the situation before you point the fingers at others. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times, some people, will say certain things to you because they're dealing with trauma. They're basically reacting negative to you based on trauma they have been through in their own life that they haven't dealt with. I can't remember where I read this or I seen it. I think it was on Instagram or something. And I believe this statement. They say when you date somebody, especially when they been in previous relationships, you're not dating the person that you're actually talking to. You're dating the problems or the trauma that they had in their life before they met you. So think about that. Hey man, just saying, y'all. I'm just saying, smash up them likes as you come on in. I am Shawn B. Stoll. All I bring to you is nothing but good game, good conversation, good motivation, hopefully some type of inspiration. I appreciate y'all. You feel me? I'm gonna shut it down in a few minutes. We're almost at the 1 hour and a half mark. I just had to come in here and chop it up with y'all and have a good time. And I appreciate y'all too. And shout out to the new subscribers as well. So we got a few coming in. See, I like that. Y'all might gonna keep me on here. Y'all keep subscribing like this. I might stay on here even longer, man. You know what I mean? I might just stay on here just a tad bit longer. You feel me? But look, y'all. Another thing too, I want to say that worked for me personally. And this is my recommendation to you, right? I ain't telling you what to do. I ain't telling you how you should do it. I'm just saying this is a recommendation, okay? I personally feel like you got to stop worrying about what other people think of you. Just stop worrying about it. And if you're a young adult watching this, I know it's going to be hard. Because right now, you think your friends is everything. Most young adults think that, right? As you get older, you figure it out. That ain't even the most important part. But you have to get to a point where you stop worrying about what they gonna think about you. Because guess what? If they gonna talk about you, they gonna talk about you. So why are you worrying about it? Let them talk. Let them talk. Why you get to that bag? Why you elevating life? You experiencing levels of life most people won't because they too busy worrying about what everybody else think. So once you get to a point in life where you start worrying about what they think or what they gonna say, how they gonna feel, once you get to that point in life, in my opinion, the way I look at life, that's when you start stepping into your greatness, man. That's when you start really tapping into it because now you dealing with yourself. Now you battling yourself. You trying to elevate yourself, right? Because you do want people around you, but you don't want everybody around you if it's not beneficial to be around you. That's how life works, man. When you go on vacation, if you live in a good lifestyle, right? You go on vacation, you go to certain exclusive, hotels that's a lot more expensive than your Motel 6s. You're going to meet different type of people. Your environment is everything. So why have people in your environment that's not worthy of being there? Do you feel? You know what I mean? Like you can't be concerned about that, man. Like I care less what somebody think about me. Matter of fact, I want them to talk about me because that let me know I'm popping. You feel me? Like that's where I'm at with it. But I'm just my mindset is on a totally different level because I can care less. You know what I mean? I can care less because I know what I do in real life. And most places I go to, and you know what I'm saying, not to make it a money thing, but it's like the type of hotels I stay at, I don't stay in no Motel 6. Anything less than a 5-star, it's hard for me to stay there. I don't care where we at. New York, you know what I'm saying, Miami, overseas, it gotta be a 4.5-star for me. And that's not about money. It's just I need a certain type of energy around me. You feel me? And what I have learned is when you start to achieve more than the average and you want to think bigger than that, that's when you are dealing with most people that's on a different level. You know? So we're gonna go more into depth on the next live though. But I just want to tap in with y'all tonight. I really appreciate each and every one who watched this live with me. New to my channel, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You know, I appreciate y'all. And I will go live tomorrow. And I just want to say this to you. Choose wisely on who you choose to have around you, because when their energy is off and you surround yourself with a whole bunch of negative energy, eventually their energy will be yours. I am Shawn Beastolla, y'all. Until next time, peace. I appreciate y'all. Have a good night.